Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Jumplight Odyssey. We're in a pretty good spot resource-wise. The only thing that's an issue right now is we have 24 people that are starving for some reason. So we're gonna prioritize our kitchens. Hopefully that sorts itself out. There's not much more I can do other than just being like, please eat. My crew's just like chilling here, so... But we've got, this bedroom's in a pretty good spot. Some people are isolated. And as long as the crew is suffering starvation, they're gonna like show up in the med bay more often, but you know, it is what it is. We have 35 metagel, we should be able to deal with that okay. They're working on the water room. Actually, I should pause and like queue up the last, we have like 15-ish minutes before the Zootopans show up. So we should queue up the last two missions before we get ready to jump here. So let's see, high health. Who's got a good, does anybody even have like a good bonus? Doesn't quite look like it. So Ari, you can head out. And then who else has high health and is on duty? Maybe we send an engineer? Yeah, why not? Joss, you're up, bud. Let's send them on the resource extraction. This one. Do you have a different ship that's out on a mission right now? Oh, sure enough, we have a ship out on salvage operation. And then we have this other one that's beat up. I think it was Mark in the comments that said that if you put all of your engineers onto, or if you put all engineers onto a ship that's busted, it might fix it. We're gonna find out if that's true. If not, we might lose a bunch of our engineers all at once. Although they do give the ship resilience, so that's something. Local mission, we're gonna send you out to search and rescue. Because I think we're in a pretty good place resource-wise, and we could use the extra hands on the ship. And then once all three of those are back, we will have done everything except the combat patrol, which doesn't really matter. And we still have 16 minutes, so all three of those ships should be able to get out and back in no time. So let's move forward here. What's our next plan here? We could build another shuttle. We have 3 right now, plus a fighter. Shuttles are pretty cheap. They're 15 and 15. And if we bring back more people, maybe it's a good idea to have even a 4th shuttle. We're just going crazy with the shuttles here. Invalid build plan. Why are you invalid? What did it say? I thought it said they were blocking something. Access to doors? This shuttle is blocking access to doors? Delete the build plan. How about I put the shuttle here? What doors could this possibly be blocking? Hello? I'm very confused. Is the shuttle not connected? I see it's when I'm mousing over the flight deck, it's got an indicator down here. Does that mean it can't connect to the jump? Or the I forget what they're called. These guys. What are you? The turbo lift. Is there a problem here? That seems like a bug. Because the turbo lift is in the flight deck. Hey you. Yeah, there they go. I don't understand, man. Maybe we'll jump or like after the next reload. That'll fix it. Or no, it fixed it now. I don't understand. Maybe we just needed somebody to hop in the elevator and like reactivate it or something. Like, oh yeah, the elevator does exist on this deck. Sorry, as you were. Alright, let's see here. What do we want to do? Metal is a little low. But we do have our metal guy just crunching away here. No, we don't. Metal guy, where are you? Prioritize this thing. Still have our polymers at a pretty decent level. Polymers just kind of existing here. Wonder if you can build... Can you build more guns? I'm curious. I don't actually know if that's a thing. I've never looked at it. Hold on. Go back down. Quarterdeck? Like, these rooms look like they're set up to be a gun turret, right? So if I go here, add room, waterworks, security hub. Alright, looks like the guns you get are the guns you start with are the guns you have. Ship-wide defensive measures. Maybe that would have been useful last time when we got invaded on the boat. You think? Maybe? Possibly? We should fix our morgue here. I realize I don't have a morgue. If you don't have a morgue, you don't really have any way to deal with bodies. Sit you right there. Because that's one of the things that gets destroyed at the beginning of the run. So, you know, you don't really need it right away as long as you're not getting people killed right and left. But having it just as an insurance policy is not a bad idea. What could we do to improve our med bay? Which ship came back? Yes! It was the salvage. Did a perfect success. Heck yeah! Alright, they're gonna drop off some composites. That's actually great, because then we can come down in here and add this calibrator like I really wanted to. Oh, that's a cartridge. My bad. The question is, we don't really need it right now. I wonder if it would be a better idea to work on getting our own composite manufacturing up and running. Another perfect success. Heck yeah. Good job, team. So like if we go here, we kind of plotted this out before with all the printers and whatnot. But if we add new object, go here, and then we add sorry, not CNC tooling. We add composite assembler. We just like slap that down. It was like here, right? Alright, people have come back. Good job. And then we take our 4D printer, throw that in the corner there, which requires a 3D printer, which we slap down there, because this unlocks complex synthesis, and also unlocks reinforced plate across the ship. I did not know that. But this unlocks automation, which is there, and then the thing that unlocks construction planning is the 2D printer, which we will throw in the corner here, I guess. That's where you put your printer, in the corner of your thing. So this is, how much? 16? I think it's worth it to get our own ability to make composite. Wow! You guys are amazing! We got 3 perfect successes in a row? Sure enough. Amazing, and you came back with 9 people. This one is still busted to hell. Even after the full engineer squad. So I don't know, it might just be a totally random thing that the health comes back. But it also displays as like 100 here. I don't know if it's just a bugged appearance there, perhaps. I'm not sure. But we are ready to jump, and we got all 3 ships back. So we should. So now pay attention, or, you know, all of you instead of me, pay attention to this. We're gonna jump here to this meteor shower, right? The question I have is, what's that gonna do to our time? We have 10 minutes right now. We'll jump here, and then I think we're just gonna skip the ice. We don't need water. Our water is fine, especially since we're building more water facilities right now. Soonish. So I'm curious what'll happen to the timer when we switch biomes here. So we're at 10 minutes. Let's jump. And then we'll see what happens to that time. We're doing pretty good on ammunition. Metagel is doing great. We might actually want to turn that off right now. Since we don't really need that much. Let's deactivate you. And then we'll deactivate the second one once we finish our jump here. And now we have nothing to fear from the asteroids. The devs have disabled asteroids until further notice. Let's pause real quick. Yeah, apparently, I had a few bad run-ins with asteroids, but apparently people were getting, like, absolutely wrecked by them to the point, like, you couldn't do anything about it. Which just, it's funny. It sucks, but it's funny to imagine just like being pummeled repeatedly by asteroids, especially because you can't really avoid them entirely. Like you could try, but there's a couple times where it was just like 4 asteroids in a row, and you're like, well, now what do I do? So anyway, let's plot out our plan here. Yeah, I think we'll just skip the Iceland here. We don't really need it. And instead, we're gonna go get our shuttle crews all ready to go here. Go down to the hangar. We're gonna send out our busted ship on the survey mission. We'll just send, you know, the healthiest people on this mission, since it's a pretty basic one. And I think it's a good opportunity for them to maybe develop a trait, which would be nice. Generally, they're only positive. The one I don't really like is the one that is super... It increases the quickness of the mission, but it drastically decreases the success rate. I'm not a big fan of that one. Otherwise, I think overall they're fairly positive. And we'll send this engineer out as well. So you guys, few local missions. We're going to have you guys go out for the survey operation here. Launch our most busted shuttle. And then let's go back. And might as well send out for resource extraction right away. Well, we'll swap out some people on this boat as well. Who's up? Kay, you can join this crew. And then everybody's like off duty. Like, get to work. We don't have that many people. How are you all resting all the time? We just brought 9 people onto the boat too. What the heck? I don't want to put that many. So let's send a Marine. Italian, you can head out there. And then yes. So you guys, you're up next. And then we're gonna queue up this 3rd shuttle as well for resource extraction here. Ari out for somebody who's got a job. Damiel, you can head out there. Carta. Swap you with... Who else is here? Remy. I avoided putting you on the other ship, so I'm going to put you on this one for who knows why. And then, Vela says... you too. Alright. This ship is now... Go for launch. Missions have been assigned. Good job. Alright. Alright, shuttles are all queued up. Now, what do we do? Let's see, we have 40, 65, 12. This guy is queued. They're still working on the... Yeah. Discrepancies in our produce stock. I know that. It's a pig. We're all aware. Whoever did this, they lift little trace. It'll be a pig that does nothing for us. He becomes depressed, and then there's no way to make him, like, clean. At least I haven't figured out how to do it. Maybe somebody smarter than me has figured it out, but... We're gonna prioritize the 2D printer. I think in order for you to manufacture all of these things, you have to do them in order. So it's 2D printer, 3D printer, 4D printer, and then you can make the composite assembler. So maybe actually what we should do is we should go into the build schedule and just eliminate the composite scheduler for now. Actually, maybe we should just do it like this. Just eliminate those two, and then as the printers get built, we'll slowly add. No need to have everything queued, because you can't actually use the other one until all 3 of the other things are built anyway. Hey, our starving is coming back down. We're down to 9 people starving. That's good news. Still working on getting the water off the ground. This guy is working on the power switch, so at least they'll be able to walk around. And then, how are we doing on resources here? Almost there. Just missing a little bit of plastic. I don't know where you are. Where are you going? You hauling that to the printer? Probably. This guy's crunching away at the material to make more metal. That's always a good thing. We should get loads of material and metal on our away missions here when they come back. This shuttle is being queued for construction. We're missing one metal, of course. It was weird. It said they were assembling crew, but now they're not. This one is operating. This one is returning. So it looks like it'll be this one, and then this one? Maybe? Who knows, man? How's our biomass is still increasing. Composites holding steady. Success rate, good job, team. What did you bring back? Material and metal. Well done. I'm surprised the survey one didn't come back first, because I thought that was the first one we sent out, but who knows? Why is there a pile of plastic here in the hallway? What are you guys doing? Who's in charge of this outfit? Alright, they're working on the printer. Arta is not wearing any clothes. Ah, starvation is really coming down now. That's great. Now, the next thing we might want to look into is getting the produce manufacturing up and going. I really liked putting that in this room. I thought that was a good use of space. Like, maybe it didn't need to be as big as I made it, but maybe let's just do like half the room now. And then we could always expand it later. And then we're going to... Another success. Good job, team. You guys also came back with loads of metal. Very good. Still waiting on our survey crew to come back. So, here's the greenhouse. Let's add our power switch. Where's a good place for you? Maybe like right here? And then the oxygen will go here. And then... So wheat was what we had really put a lot of effort into last time. I've not done any testing, like I've barely done any testing in this game other than me just goofing around, but I've not done any testing to compare, like, is wheat better than rice, time-wise, because it doesn't really give you all the data. Both of them need the expanded seed bank, so we should probably just, you know, queue that up. We could throw that maybe just like here. And then the wheat would have to go along this wall. I liked that setup last time. I liked the double fridge setup that we had going on. But it's large produce yield with a light preference that increases under grow light. And then we have the same thing with rice crop is very large produce yield, but it's a slow growth speed that does also increase under growth light. So I don't know, like, is the payout better for rice crop when you have light, like a grow light going on? Or you know, I'm not really sure what would work out to be better. They both have the same resource requirement. The one thing that would be nice for rice crop is it's a large produce yield. Even though it's a slower growth speed, it's got the same water requirements. So maybe you're getting more produce per crop, per produce made. So let's try that. Let's try to get rice rolling and see how that works out for us with this whole room here. All right, everybody succeeded with our spacecraft. It's getting even more burnt up. An unidentified life form. We found him. Grab him. Inspect. Track objective. Completion will restore hope. I would love to replenish his hunger, replenish his rest, and his thirst, and his hygiene. But gosh darn it if he is not ever, like, fixed. Because, like, you'd assume that he would just, like, sleep in a bed, eat some food, drink some water, and then go stand in the shower for a bit, and he'd be good to go. But, you know, in the X number of days I had him on board on my last ship, he never did any of that. Or maybe he did some of it, and then, like, didn't work out. Yeah, we definitely need to get the produce off the ground. Our produce is definitely decreasing drastically. Our biomass is also pretty low. And now that we don't have biomass to grab from the shuttles anymore. So let's go here and let's add some more algae crop as well. 3, 4. Blam. All right, that'll be good. Where would our biomass be going though? Because like these are both shut down. Our reactors have been switched over to nuclear entirely. What could be consuming my biomass? I'm not sure. At least not at 36 in the last hour. That seems like a lot. Oh, we forgot to go check what the time difference was. 12 minutes? How long ago was that? It doesn't seem to have impacted by switching biomes at least, because we were at 10 and at least it was, you know, more. So we're going to increase that. We have enough composite now actually to go to build that extra calibrator, so I think I'm going to do that. Just the ability to jump faster seems good, and we don't really need any more composite for anything since oh, I guess we need it for the... I guess that was the thing we were holding off on, right? Is getting this running. They're still working on it here. I think we'll be okay. We should be able to get some more composite as we go, and then we can get... That'll be like our next top priority. Oh, they fixed a shuttle! Ah, legendary! Alright, let's send out this new shuttle. All we have left is resource extraction. So, who's up for a mission here, team? No, that one's beat up. This is the shuttle I want. The new shuttle. Brand spanking new. Alright, who's in a good shape? Lots of Marines. Marines are good to send on away missions, because generally, they're not doing anything. And if you're being attacked, you shouldn't really be doing away missions anyway. You've got bigger problems. And then we'll send Alvi. He can accompany the Marines on the mission. Alright. Away you go. Launch. Alright. Cool. And then I don't think we need to do the search and rescue. We're pretty full on hope. And our produce is dropping pretty drastically, so it'll be important to get this room up and running next, I think. Yeah, the Jumplight is being calibrated kind of slowly, so I think it would be important to get another calibrator rolling. Now, what is else? What else is going on here? So that shuttle's getting ready to go. Got some extra rooms here. The 2D printer is done, which is nice. Our 3D printer is still waiting on stuff, so let's prioritize that. Let's get that ball rolling. Got our waters moving though, so that's great. Water has come back up to positive. Biomass is at 0. Oh, I wonder if it was negative 35 because I queued so much stuff down here. I bet that's the reason, actually, now that I think about it. Is the rice crop needs biomass. Does the refrigerator need biomass? It does not. But the seed bank definitely does. And I don't think the grow light does. No, the grow light actually takes composite, which is interesting. So just lots of stuff. They're slowly unloading these ships, I think. So that'll be good. Yeah, I think that would be like one of my biggest like wish list items is if you could see what the heck was on each of your shuttles, as far as like, do they still have resources on them? Because like, see, she just pulled a bunch of crap off of the shuttle. He pulled a bunch of metal. So it's like, how do you know what's still on there other than just letting the shuttle sit there for a while? So who knows? One person is unhygienic. Is that the dumb pig? Where's that pig? Pig? I swear to God. This room is really... I'm very pleased with how this room is. There's the pig. Hey you. Go do something. Like you're bruised. So maybe due to low health, your health is at 96, bud. At the very least, go take a shower. It says he's sleeping. Interesting thought. Is there like a pig bed I could make? Personal shelving is not what I was looking for. Tea and caffeination. Just, books and chess. Spacecraft returned successfully. Double bunk and card table. Yeah, I don't know where does the pig sleep? What does this do? Suppresses problematic behaviors brought about by despair, but depletes morale over time from watched. Okay, maybe we won't do that. Unless you have like a really problematic crew. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze on that one. Alright, cool. We got some metal and some more material. Alright, is there any more missions? Excuse me. Any more missions in this this sector? Does not look like it. They're closing in on us, though. I think it's really important to get that calibrator moving, actually. We could jump to Lyos Sulfar as a, you know, as a stopgap measure at some point, but for right now, I think I want to go for that further jump. So let's jump down to the engine room here. We're stacking up the composites that they need, at the very least. Prioritize this. You guys need to move faster, yo. Did I ever build that? I did. The supply console. Increased movement speed to suppliers across the ship, but it does require a supplier. Does it mean it requires a supplier to work? Because I don't see anybody working here. Oh no. We're almost out of produce. That's not great. Is it because you guys are burning through the food now? I know one of the things that we had going was we had like rice going over here too. So maybe that's something we want to consider doing as well. Just to keep like a small supply going so you're not like totally starving while you're waiting for your big rice crops to roll in. So we do a greenhouse here. Costs 20 metal to build that whole room. And then we gotta do oxygen and power. That's there. And then we throw down, oh, it was mushroom, or no, it was peas is what we were making. Rapid growth speed, 30% chance to double produce, but it's a slow growth speed. And that takes 3 water. These are relatively water inefficient, I assume, since these guys take only they have 4. I wonder if you can make a space efficient room up here that you could use. Like if you did it like this, and then maybe we do a wheat crop up here? Oops. Hey, you. Hey, I don't want you there. There we go. Like how much resources would this take? Is it a problem that the seed bank can't be accessed on the other side? If we were to fill this room out entirely, I'm not sure. I kind of like this room, but I also don't want to queue it until the room at the bottom of the ship is done. Because if I queue this, they're just going to start splitting resources between that room and this room, which is not great. I just realized this place doesn't have any power down here. I don't know if they need an oxygen thing now that I think about it, but they definitely need power. Let's get rid of the oxygen for now. Alright, he's loading off the metal. We do need to get the engineers down here at some point. Here. Zootopans are almost upon us. Hey, somebody prioritize this guy. doesn't have its resources hauled to it though. Is this an issue with it not being a room, perhaps? Let's see. How's our generation going here? We're at 29. Yeah, we should have plenty of time to be able to make this jump, even though they're only 4 minutes away. I think we'll do this with one calibrator too, because I don't think that other one has been Oh no. Well, it's not being worked right now for some reason, but maybe they just finished building it. But I'm glad we have the second one. Eventually, I'd like to have at least 3, if not 4, and then maybe 2 cartridges down here. I think that would be a worthwhile endeavor. I don't think the auto calibrator is worth it. It takes... Maybe it is. Well, it's 50%, and it only... Like, we have so many scientists, like... I feel like that's a worthwhile thing to be okay committing to, is having a scientist down there to generate 50% more Jumplight. If you don't have the Jumplight, you're like I don't know. It just doesn't seem to make much sense to me. Clear the debris down here. It's just hanging out. This is such a big room, I don't even know what to do with it. It's just like... It's just a lot of space. This one I was kind of interested in turning that into our processor. Ooh, this guy's been made. That's good. Now, the thing is, how much does it take to make a 4D printer? It takes more composite. And then you take 9 composite. So we'll need 13 composite total eventually. Jump light's almost ready to go. And we should be in a good place. We have 4 shuttles now, lots of crew, not too much going on. Really the biggest drawback is we've just hit 0 produce, so if we don't get this online soon, we're gonna be pretty sad because our people are gonna start starving again. But now we're working on the seed bank, that's good. Grow light should be good. This is necessary to get all this other stuff built. It's interesting that they won't even haul resources. Okay, ready to jump. They won't even haul resources until the previous requirement is met. So you should always high priority the stuff that's gating everything else, or at least stagger your build.
In T-minus 5, 4, 3,
some isolated people.
2,
go play poker, you losers. All right, good jump. And then once we get that produce room sorted, I think we'll be in a really good place, and then we can focus on getting the composite production up and running. We can then explore getting the sauna up and running. I'm really excited to try and work out some of this water tech stuff when it comes to the Steamworks and whatnot. But if you did enjoy the episode, everybody, I hope you did. Click the like button, it helps out a lot. If you want to see more of my Jumplight Odyssey playthrough or my other series going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. And weird announcement, I stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday, but I'm going to be doing a extended stream this Saturday. I don't have anything going on this weekend, so I thought it'd be fun to do kind of a longer stream. So if you have nothing to do this Saturday and you're interested, drop by and watch me play games live, and you can yell at me in person. I'm still not sure 100% what we're going to play, but if it sounds like fun, drop by. It should be a good time, and I hope to see you there. I hope you have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!